Hello, welcome to this video where I'm going to show you my writing process on this new article writer that I found, an AI article writer. Super cool. The link, I am an affiliate. The link is in the description below. It's SEO Writing. You'll see it right below. It's such a good value. Like, I can't get over what a great value it is. And I have used many AI writing tools. So I also did a complete review of SEO writing AI. I did a complete training on that. So please look for that video so you can catch yourself up to speed. I wanted to let you know you're not going to see my face tonight because, again, it's the same night that I'm packing, sweaty, packing up my car in between doing videos, getting ready to go to a conference in Las Vegas for a week, driving there. Plus, I got a cold and a stuffy nose. I don't want to put on my makeup. You know what? That's not really fair, is it? Guys never have to put on their makeup. You know, you see guys showing their faces all the time on YouTube videos and doing their trainings. And every time you see the women, they're always like trying to look their best. And it's just like guys really don't need to look their best because usually they don't put makeup on. Anyway, that's my little tangent. I'm going to show you this experience now. This is the first time. Now, I've written one article on SEO writing, which I share in the other video that I did, but I didn't have access. I was on the free plan, which means I didn't have access to the AI image creator, which is amazing. So I upgraded, and now I'm going to show you how we're going to and we're going to test this out, see how long it takes to do these videos, go through the different styles and settings. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I did was, remember, we're doing this e-commerce kind of site that we're doing a test and a case study on. I don't mind sharing it because I know nobody's going to be able to beat me on it, only not because I'm so great at SEO, but because nobody's going to add the kind of value that I'm adding. Because even though I'm using AI to do a lot of the writing, I do all my own artwork and I sell the artwork. So I have a different kind of way to monetize the site. And most people aren't going to be able to produce what I can produce when it comes to the art generation that I'm doing. So I found this one site, and I'm just going to show you because this is just where I found. I also have videos on how we do keyword research for the e-commerce space and for niche blogs that are not in the YMYL space. So this subject that I'm doing, this topic I'm doing, is not in YMYL. So I don't have to have doctors approve my writing. And there's a whole bunch of things which you can learn about in my videos on EAT and YMYL. I have a lot of videos on that. So you can get those in my SEO playlist. Now, this is a paid tool, this keyword tool, .io. I am not affiliated with them, but I was testing it out. I didn't want to buy it. It's pretty expensive, and it's just Google Keyword Planner, kind of like being pulled in to make it easier and nicer. But it does some really cool things, like you can search Amazon, and you can search the App Store and the Game Store and Instagram and Twitter. So Pinterest. So it has some really cool features, but I'm just not there right now, and I don't need to use all those, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with all the work that I do. Even though I own a virtual assistant company, I have the virtual assistants at my whatever you call it, at my side, but we have lots of clients and they do the work for the clients before they do the work for me. And I do work for clients before I do work for me. You know that story, how that goes when you own the business. So all I did was come over here and put in mythical creatures. And I show you in other videos how you do this in more refined ways, but I just wanted to test this because I wanted to see if there was something there that I could really quickly, go very fast in creating the posts, kind of like a repetitive post, but with different subjects in it, in the title. So I came here and I went, oh, Japanese mythical creatures. And then I saw Greek mythology creatures. Could be, Google's going to know it's the same word, whether I wrote mythical or mythology. Chinese, Filipino, see this? Do you see a trend here? Mexican, Scottish, and then you can switch them too. Let's see, Australian, African, American, Asian, ancient Greek, which would go under Greek. I wouldn't make two articles for that. I would keep going. British, Brazilian. So what I did was, you can take all these, copy them and put them. Canadian, it's interesting, Celtic. I know some of these Cuban, I know some of these creatures and some of these cultures, but I didn't know some of them even had their own creatures. So you just go down this list, and here's Egypt and Europe. So I'm looking for countries: Egyptian, European, English. Um, so I'm looking, see these ones here from Mexico, from Japan. That would just be a H2 tag in my content. German. So you see how I'm doing this? So I would scroll and get all, so I started going down and getting all, and you can just load more and you can go through the whole alphabet. So what I did was, instead of, I'm not good with spreadsheets, I'm not going to take my time with that. I have a VA who does that for me, and I didn't want to take the time to do that. So, nope, that's not going to let me do that either. Okay, so for some reason, okay, here we go. Oh, here's Safari. Okay. So now here's my back end of my WordPress site. And so what I did was, instead of going to Google Sheets and hassling with that, I can never get it to do it right. I know how to use WordPress. So I would come over here and add new, and then create each one of these and make sure they're in draft. So I have Irish is where I left off. So I went through them all. You can see I went through them all on the page, and I just did the title and I didn't publish them. You notice they're all in draft. So my VA can then take them, my spreadsheet VA, she can take all these and put them into the spreadsheet for me, along with the categories and all that. We haven't even assigned categories. I haven't done anything. All I did was create this list just so that I know I could start with this, and I wanted to experiment with doing it with the SEO writer. So let me go back here and get back to Google Chrome. There we go. Let me put this one down for us. All right, so that's what I did there. So now I'm going to go over here to the SEO dashboard. Let's go and see how we're going to do this. Click on one post, enter your main keyword. This one's going to be Japanese. Oh, oops. I'm just going to go look at that. Oh, actually, it's up here. Let's just go here. Japanese mythical creatures. Okay, so we're going to do that one. And then my title is going to be the same. It will give me it'll give me some more later, but this is my title so far. English, yes. Article size, medium. Well, let's go check this real quick before I decide on that. Let's go over to neuronwriter, and let me go into my mythical creatures. Let's do a new query. Let's put in Japanese mythical creatures. Let's get that started and going. Start there. Get that going. Okay, there we go. Let's get it defined. Let's get it, find out the competition. So that should only take us a few minutes here. Let's go see what else we need to do while we're waiting for that. Friendly voice. Let's see what they have. Friendly, professional, informational, transactional, inspirational, neutral, witty, casual, authoritative, encouraging. I want it to be friendly, because I want to sell my paintings and my art and my creations. Point of view, I'm going to want always first person, singular. Target country, we want the United States. Let's see if the analysis is done. Nope, still going. Oh, here it comes. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The collector.com is way high. I am taking them off the list. I'm not even going to try to beat them. I am not going to try to beat them. That's a high of a 76 score. Woo! All right, so we've got a 3467, which is still really, really hard. That's a Japanese. I'm going to take that off. I'm not going to compete against the Japanese ones. Boy, pretty tough, huh? These ones are okay. I think I'm also going to remove that 6. So I'll get number 4 place. I don't think I'm going to try for the number 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'm going to try for them. 66 is pretty tough to beat as well, but that's only an intro. I don't think I want to go as high as 70 on this, though. I think I want to stay in the I want to go above 54, though. I want to get like, well, 65. Yeah, I think I'll stay in these ranges. This is fine. Let's pick two more. Let's pick this guy. That's a YouTube one. I don't want to do that. This is another blog, so we can get some keywords from them. All right, so now what we're going to do is click on all those, and then I'm going to click on next. And let's see what score we have to beat in our domain. So this will and how many words we need. So this is going to kind of tell us how many words other people have on theirs. And I have whole tutorials. I have a whole entire video tutorial just on using NeuronWriter. So I don't use NeuronWriter for the writing itself. Let's put a title in here. But I do it for all these other things. And you'll see in my trainings. You can go to my YouTube channel under SEO and AI tools, and you can see what I use each tool for. And I have an entire tutorial on NeuronWriter and how we use it. And then also in my blogging, my pillar post blogs, you will see that as well. You can see that in my real estate writing and in the niche writing, e-commerce writing, all of those. I use NeuronWriter, and that's also where we're doing our plagiarism checks. You can do those in Grammarly as well. Japanese mythical, I was thinking about my art, mythical creatures, and then the description. I'm just making this up as I go. I'll come back and do a better write-up, but I just want to get this going just to see what the basic score is going to be. So it's 11, and I got to get to higher than a 54. Okay. And the word count is going to have to be 2460. So let's go back to the one click blog post. Whoops. Let me move my camera. And we're going to need, yep, medium's good. We need 2400 to 30. Yep. And we're going to need H2 tags. Yes, we need that. And then we need details to include. I'm going to leave that blank for right now because I don't really have a call to action right now. I also don't, let me see what their samples are. Okay, I just see that. It's really about, no, we're kind of, okay. Image placement. We want in each section. We want high quality. What was the other one? Optimal quality. Remember, the high quality is for people and optimal is for nature and things like cats. Let's try the high just for right now. And it's going to take 150 tokens. Let's see how many tokens if we chose optimal. Oh, it's still the same. So it doesn't matter. All right. It's going to take 150, or I have 150. Yeah. Okay. And then I can buy more tokens. That's the other cool thing about that. Oh, image is going to cost me 10 tokens and I have 150. All right. So each image will be 10 tokens. And then image style. This is where I get to choose anime, surrealism, impressionism. I want fantasy. I think we'll use fantasy this time. I wonder, I don't think they have, yeah, we'll do fantasy. And then SEO, they're going to generate keywords and NLP generation. Whoops, there we go. And I think, what was the other one? There was that, hold on, there was that one that they said back down here in Japan. Let me see. I think I saw something about Japan further down the list. Might have been mixed up with somebody else. But let's just see CHIJ. Japanese mythical creatures, Japanese mythology. So let's get that. Mythical creatures in mythical creatures in Japanese mythology. That was one. Yes, I know I have to spell it right. So that was one of them. And I think that's probably good enough right there. That looks pretty good. I love that. Conclusion, no. Tables, yes. H3, yes. Lists, yes. Yes, yes. Remember we're going to say yes, and I'm just going to change it to questions. Network, connect to the web, yes. Source links, no, I don't have any right now. I will as I keep doing these. Real-time search results, yes. Publish to WordPress, no, not right now because I don't have it connected. And I want all of that, and I could connect my API key, but I'm not going to do that right now in the video. So let's see what happens after we put all this in. Now, we can generate a title. See what they say. Explore the fascinating world of Japanese mythical creatures. Okay, Google actually wants the Japanese mythical creatures to be at the beginning of, the keyword string. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and run with this. We can always change it later. So now it's going to run. Let's see how long that takes. I have 25 to the hour. We're going to run this for a minute and just see. Wow, it's actually moving pretty quickly. A lot faster than Article Fiesta did. And a lot faster than Content at Scale did, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go over. All right, while we're waiting for that, I want to go over and look real quick at the NeuronWriter. I want to check the keywords that they want us to use and see if we can get rid of any that are not on point. I don't know anything about Japanese. I lived there in Japan, and I used to be able to speak Japanese, but I don't know enough about their mythology or forgot it. So I don't know if we need to include all these or not. But let's go ahead and look at the extended ones. There's going to be like a lot of these words that we don't need, because this is where they start to pick words that are common, that are obviously common. But there's a lot of words I have no idea about. This is really interesting. Oh, she's said. We don't need that. It's said. We don't need, if we write those, that's fine, but it's not going to help or hurt us in any way. All right, let's go back and see how the builder's going. The writer's going. Oh, what happened here? I think here it is. It's 62% done. Okay, so that's in my builder. All right, so it's moving along. That's pretty good. Let's go back to NeuronWriter here and just do a couple more things. We know that, let's just see if there's anything else here that's obviously that we don't need. And things it's probably not going to be in the content. We'll see. Since we don't have content on it, we're not quite sure. We don't need that. That's a given in an obvious situation there. All right, let's go back over and see how the builder's doing. 69%. Okay, so it's taking a little bit longer. Could be my internet, or it could just be their system. In the meantime, what we would do, so now if we are doing this, what we're going to be doing is we're going to come over here and we're going to pick out the next one that we want to do. So we're going to come over here, and Japanese was that one. So Filipino was the next one. So I'm going to go and do the same thing. Oh, you didn't see that. I'm sorry. So we're going to go back here. So the next one was Filipino. One click. I need to get back to my dashboard. It's just hard because I don't have the, what do you call it? I don't have, my camera keeps getting, or my film from Ecamm, the little box keeps getting in the way of things I need to do. So we're going to come over here and click on open in a new link in the new window. And we will, whoops, it's at 83%. Oh, so it's almost done. So we're going to take the next one. I wanted to first do one to see if I need to learn anything from it, but we could definitely start with another one. And we could do the, this one was called Filipino, right? Okay, and then we would just generate a title. There we go. They use the same kind of fascinating. I don't know if that's so great. Not so sure I like that, but let's see where we're at. We're still at 86%, so let's go ahead and continue on with this. We'll do the same things. Again, we're going to take this Filipino mythical creatures, come over here to our neuronwriter, open up a new neuronwriter, a new, new window, log in, go back to my mythology. We're going to add a new query. It's going to be Filipino. Oops, what did I do that for? Why did I copy it? I'm supposed to paste it. And I'm going to start. And we're going to click on it so we can get going with the analysis. Let's go back and see if our builder is done. At 93%. So we'll come back to the one. So that's how I work. You know how I'm working from window to window, tab to tab. My blog is on Safari, and so I'll have some stuff on Safari, the rest of the stuff on Chrome. So I'm going back and forth, and this makes the work being a lot faster and not just sitting around waiting. Again, we're going to put first person and friendly and United States. Yes, we want pictures in each section. So what is this? As 10 tokens. Ooh, so it's 10 tokens each. So there's 9 images, it looks like, that I got charged for. Yeah, so I'm going to have to buy a lot more tokens. So I noticed that right away, unless I just use one header and then I create my own images maybe. And let's do, all right, let's see how this goes and see how good they did. Are we at 97%? Let's go back to neuronwriter to our analysis. It's still, oh, here we go. It's here. Let's see, we have Wikipedia, which is going to be high, and we are doing really well for that one. So obviously not as popular as Japanese. I'm going to go ahead and take all these, and I'm going to have to beat this 56, which I know I can do that. So we'll just go next and see how many words this has to be. Once that comes up, it's going to need around 1,500 words. All right, so this one we could do maybe a small one from a one-click blog post. Is it done? It's 97 still. So maybe for this Filipino one, I might want to go and just say after H1 only. So only one, so that way I only get charged 10, since it looks like you're getting charged a lot more. Let's also see how much they cost when we open a new window and see how much they cost. If we say get more, how many does it cost? So you can buy 750 tokens for $10, and they're 10 tokens each. So yeah, so it's not that bad. It's probably faster than me having to go back into Midjourney and to go into Leonardo and create them all. But then again, I do a lot of AI art that I create, and then I also sell those prints. So that's another way that I do art form, and that one. So sometimes it's well that I go in there and take the time to do it, because I can add the ones that I'm selling right into the article and let people know that these are for sale. And if you want to buy it, you can click here to go to my shop. So that's another option, and it's another way you can monetize. So it might be worth me buying a lot of tokens, you know. Anyway, we're going to go with just the one this time. And this time let's do photo and see how that looks. Let's go back to our builder and see if it's done. Yep, it's done. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. And let's look at this thing looks like. Oh, they didn't put the key. Oh, key takeaways are right here. All right, so it does have a bit of content right away for that Google can see it right away. I like the way it's bolded. Beautiful image. Absolutely amazing image. I'm going to have to create some of my own. That's beautiful. Takeaways. Oh, beautiful imagery. I think it might be worth paying the 10 tokens for each image because this is absolutely amazing. Oh, look at the chart. I love it. Oh, look at him. It's so cute. That's a tanuki. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, wow. What a great, great photo. These are really beautiful. Maybe I do need to do fantasy on all of these. Beautiful art. Oh my gosh. These are absolutely great. I love the references. That's very good. Oh my gosh. I am just blown away. Oh, you guys have to get this. I mean, it is so worth it. What am I paying? $12 a month? $12 a month for 50 articles a month. I'm going to up it already because I'm going to do all of these countries. Like I'm going to go do every single one of these countries. Look at this. I don't even, oh my gosh. Now this is going to grade higher on the grade score, for like Hemingway and stuff, because you have all these big words from the creatures' names and the word fascinating and the word mythology. That's already going to bring you up to a grade 8. So there's nothing you can really do about that because of the terminology within the content. You want it to be a grade 5, 6 is what you want. Look at this. It is. Let's look at the fingers because they are really bad with. AIs are really, really bad with hands and fingers. That's still kind of long thumb or something going on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's not too bad. Strange fingers going on there, but I don't think it's anything that is really super obvious. Oh, this is amazing. Like, look at these. Look at this one. It's absolutely. Oh my gosh, I've got some competition as far as with my art. This is just gorgeous. Oh, and now we have pop culture, which I love. That's so fun to go into the the myths of pop culture. Sorry, look at that. This is like, yeah, this is over the top better than Article Fiesta, Content at Scale. I don't care how if they're charging you, $500 a month. This is $12 a month for more articles. I think Content at Scale is $500 a month for 24 articles a month, and it's the SEO value is not there, and the imagery is not like this is just. I can't, there's no comparison. If you don't want to pay $144 a year, I think you're crazy because this is just the output and the time savings that you're going to have. Yes, you can blog using free tools all day long. And I use a lot of free tools. Well, no, I don't because I use ChatGTP4, which I pay for. So I'm paying $21 a month for ChatGTP4 and it can't write like this. So I pay, I don't know, I paid a one-time lifetime fee for NeuronWriter, which I still need to use. So this is how that works. But oh my gosh, I just can't get over this. This article is so good. Wow. Okay. Now what we're going to do is wow. I am blown away, totally blown away by this. I am going to take this now and I'm going to copy it just because I want to look at this 4,400 words. It's like a pillar post. It's like, wow, this is amazing. Like I could almost do an entire website just on Asian mythical creatures, like just Asia. Wow. This has so much great content. Okay, we're copying this. We're going to go over here to the Japanese one here, and we are going to paste it all in here. I don't know if the images come through when you paste. Doesn't matter because I'm not going to keep what we're going to do is not exactly keep the, okay, that brought us to a score of 47. See what I mean? We got all the way up to a 47. Highest of all selected competitors was a 54. Top one in Google's a 76. The medium in Google's a 39. The top 30 is a 33. We already beat all of them. But I do want to get to 54. So, or 55, 56, somewhere like that, right? So, but I wanted to see, look at my greens. Oh, my title. I'm missing a title for some reason. I don't know why it's not. Okay, let's try this. That is an H1 tag, so I'm not sure why that's not coming through as my title. This is in the mythical creatures. Well, let's just, you know what? Let's just change this. Let's do this. I'm going to change it back, but I just want to. I spelled it wrong anyway. I know, I'm just trying to do this. I don't know why my title is not, whoops, I don't know why my title is saying 0. Let me look what these titles are. Yeah, see, it's college level, which is not good. But again, I don't think we can get away with not having that because of the content itself. In meta title, in meta description, is telling me it's not in either one, but I do have it in there. Let me just double check. Japanese mythical creatures, Japanese, yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. Could be just a glitch. Anyway, that should bring me back here to where, oh, we got some reds. That's the problem. Reds means it's talked about too much. Could be considered keyword stuffing. So what we're going to do is going to go through here. I'm not going to do all this now because I have other videos on doing this. I just want to show you how good this works. This is like pretty amazing. So it's just telling me that it's using these words too many times, but I don't think it is because of the length of the content actually. And I'm going to come in here and add some more of these after I read what they are. And just make it, just because I really want to hit that 60. That's going to take me a little bit more time, and I'm not going to go through that in this video. So I have other videos on that, so make sure you look at those videos. That's going to be the one from start to finish using, that's using Article Fiesta and NeuronWriter, but writing an article from start to finish, that's that one. So we're going to go back here and we're going to go ahead and buy. We're going to go back here and we're going to go back here and do, that was so good. So we're going to do the fantasy again, and we're going to do in each section because it's just, this one can't be as long because there's not going to be enough information about it. Let's go to the keywords. Let's go NLPs, and yep, that's it. We don't need anything else. Anything we wanted to, no conclusion, we got to check that as a no. Connect to the web, we want to check that as a yes. Publication, no. And all of that's fine. So now we're going to go here, and I'll just pay for more pictures because it's not worth it for me to go in there and make them all right now. I will go in and make them for my, when I'm doing my own prompting and all of that, which takes me a long time, and it's very involved with the artistic part of things. And so it's just not worth me doing this when I'm trying to just get this content out there. So you can see how you're doing all this, and then you can go over here to your dashboard and you can do this bulk creation, and you can do up to 100 articles. So I can do this bulk article, and I would go in here, you'll see where I have my builder, and I would take these and just do I would just list each country, right? Each country, and just do them all. Isn't that cool? It's like the coolest thing ever. I can't tell you how exciting this is. Really, if you can't spend $12 a month to save this amount of time and have it be scoring in NeuronWriter in a 40s, This is incredible. So I am so excited to share this with you. I hope you get it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. My SEO playlist is getting longer and longer. Make sure you're watching all those videos to learn everything that I'm teaching and about the new AI tools that come out. Very exciting things. I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon about all the Bard upgrades and how you can make money using Bard now, which is going to be super, super cool. Anyway, I'm so excited about all this. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.